Hey everyone, Skull902 back here again for Knuckles and Sonic 2 Part 6, and my goodness, happy fucking birthday to me. In 4 days, as of the time I'm recording this, I will be 24, and this is the video that's going to be released on that day. Holy shit. Well, anyway, this is Knuckles in Sonic 2, this is Part 6. Fucking goddamn it. Another zone that I really fucking hate. Metropolis Zone. There we've already seen two Astrons, part of the trifecta, as they have been not so affectionately called. There's a shell cracker, motherfucker. I don't want to spend this zone complaining though. So, you know, I think since it will be my birthday, I will be 24 when this video is uploaded. And becomes public, I should say some things about birthdays of the past. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't think that this is going to be very long because, like everything, I usually just get lost in what I'm saying and don't know what to say, and then say, but you know, and then try to move on to something else. And I'm horrible at commentary. Why do you people listen to me? Well, anyway, trying to think of Sonic games that I got, or just Sonic merch in general that I've gotten for my birthday before, and I can think of two particular years. In 2009, when I turned 15, I got Sonic Unleashed for the 360. I did not have a 360 of my own. I had to use my older brother's, and I did not keep that copy of the game for very long because of that. My mom thought that we would just start fighting over it, even though we seemed to have an agreement on when I could play the game or whatever. But you know, I guess my mom was looking out for me. I don't really know. She's the one who got me the game in the first place. But then she traded it in, and I don't exactly know. I think she got store credit for it, you know, because GameStop was just great about store credit. No, they're not. But yeah, I did eventually get Sonic Unleashed from a friend as a Christmas gift, and then I didn't get a 360 until my 18th birthday in 2012, and it would still be a while before I actually got to play Unleashed. But when I turned 18, I got my 360, as I said, and I got a copy of Sonic Generations. And oh man, I love my 360. I like the games that I have for it and everything, but man, did I get a shitty 360. The console itself works fine, right? It's functional. It hasn't given me any like technical problems or anything like that, but at the same time, I kind of got fucked out of like a, how should I put this, a good 360. And what I mean by that is, like, I wanted a headset and you know, like one of those keyboard things for the controller, and so I was looking out for that. But the 360 that came with the headset, it was $300, and I was expecting to get that one, but like it came with a copy of Halo Reach, and I've got nothing against the Halo franchise, at least as far as the Bungie games are concerned. But you know, first-person shooters aren't really my bag, so I would have had like nothing to play for all that time, because I didn't get my copy of Unleashed back until like January of the next year. So, oof. That would have been a long time without any physical games anyway. I did get digital games not too long after, but my point is, I saw the copy of Generations, and it was $30. Oh, that part was totally bullshit. Anyway, I saw the copy of Generations. It was $30. No, personally, for most people, I don't know if there's enough content in that game to warrant even a $30 price. I enjoyed it a lot, so I'd say it was, you know, worthwhile, if not mostly worthwhile, if I can even say that about something. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I only have $300 to spend. Well, I say only 300, but it was specifically to get a 360. I have this $300 to spend. What do I do? So the cheaper 360 was $200, but it only came with 4 gigabytes of memory as opposed to 250 that the other one had. And that was just the trade-off that I had to take because I really wanted to play Generations and I wasn't terribly interested in Halo Reach. So, you know, that was my 18th birthday, but you know, I had a really good time playing Sonic Generations. And I'd say that getting that 360 was worth it for that. It's just that you know, the 4 gigabytes is really limiting for a console such as that, with you know, HD games and the file sizes taking up so much, and then you take into account like digital games and whatnot. It's very consuming. Like I've pretty much run out of memory on the thing. I got the HD version of Sonic Adventure 2 as a Christmas gift in 2012, and I still do not have the memory on my 360 to actually download and play it. So it's just been sitting there for over 5 years, queued to be downloaded, and I just haven't. Though the price of 360 hard drives has gone down, and I would like to get a 500 gigabyte one. You know, I don't know if I'll ever have enough games to fill that hard drive, but you never know. Like I don't know all the 360 games I might be interested in, so you know, it's something that I can look into over time. And I've got 2 360 controllers now, the one that came with the system and the one that I use to play 3D games on my computer here. So it should be a good time. It should be a good time. I can play 2-player games now, come to think of it. That's pretty neat. I quite like the thought of playing some co-op games. I'll have to think of some to play, but you know, that should be pretty fun. And as far as Unleashed goes, because I wanted to say a little bit more about that. When I finally got Unleashed, it was fucking amazing. I love that game to death. It was such a fun experience playing that game, and it was like my own adventure. And I really appreciate the game's overall length, which is much longer than Generations. And the story was really good. And it was just an incredibly fun game to play. There were some parts that I definitely do not like let's see, Cool Edge at night. Fuck that level. Based on the one time I've played it anyway. Most people seem to like it. So maybe I need to play it again and not be such a goddamn noob. But you know, it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time. And that's all I can think about as far as Sonic-related material goes for my birthdays over the last 24 years. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but that was fun to talk about. What's not fun is Slicers, the third of this trifecta of motherfuckers here in Metropolis Zone. Thank God I was actually able to waste most of my time with that birthday talk, because holy fuck. I really didn't want to spend most of this zone complaining about shit, but here we are again. Me and the Badniks. Fuck these Badniks, they are so awful. But I'll stop repeating myself, or at least try to, and just try to say some things that might be entertaining to the people who watch my videos, which I'm surprised you're still watching. Goodness. Let's see. The first time I played Sonic 2, how about this? The first time I played Sonic 2, it was at my school, like my middle school. And one of the classes had a Sega Genesis in it. And one of the games that you could play was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I think that was the first time I played a classic Sonic game. Actually, no, I take that back. Well, on a technicality it was. Because, like, in my elementary school, they had a PlayStation 2 that they would sometimes... Like, the classes could, I guess, rent out systems or whatever. Or, not systems, but specifically the PS2. And, my class had it one time, and there was Sonic Mega Collection Plus on it. Like, none of the games would start. And at least, like, I tried all the buttons. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe the controller port was fucked up or something. But my, like, first legit time playing Sonic 2 was in that middle school class, and, Jesus Christ. I could barely make it through Emerald Hill. And just could not in Chemical Plant. It was bad. It was very bad. As you see, I'm taking the slightly slow, slightly fast way with this boss, and it's already over. So that's enough of me rambling about my birthday experiences and experiences playing Sonic 2 for the first time. So next time we'll take on the endgame, and I'll see you in part 7. Have a good one, folks.